Hey, James, this is Steve, and I thought I'd give you a site audit here of Visionary Construction Group. First thing I'd like to say is a very attractive website. I really like the way that's done. It's nice that you have several points of contact. Here's your phone number. Here's the contact us button. You got a form here. You got another button here. It's always good to have a lot of buttons to call for action here. I like that. The color's good. The pictures are good. The movement's good. I mean, overall, this is just a pretty website, and I think we talked about that. It's a nice website, and it's done really well. These videos, they really help a lot. I looked at a couple of those. I think that helps you a lot on your searches, commercial, residential. Whole thing is just really pretty well done. There is one thing that you might consider. Just overall, it's a very attractive website. So content is king. And one of the things that's good standard of practice is to have 500 words more than your competitor, or a minimum of about 1,000 to 1,500 words. Now, I put this on the word counter, and you have 13 words here. So you might consider beefing that up to around 1,500 to make sure that you keep your position there and a steady lead. So the next thing I do, I go into Renovation Plano, Google that. And my number one organic listing here is Elite Homeowner Remodeling. This is what their website looks like. It's an attractive website. Doesn't have an enormous lot of words on the front page, so you can beat them there. And especially if you put some more words on that front page, it also gives you room for more keywords on the front page. The reason we want to have about 1,500 words on the front page is so that you can get more keywords on the front page, and Google search engines really weight about 80 to 90% of your searches are going to come from the front page. Just around 10 to 20% are going to come from the back pages. Now, as we move on down the page here, you'll notice this is called the map pack, and there's three remodelers that are on the map pack. Now, basically what gets you on the map pack here is to have citations. And citations is where your name, address, and phone number are listed on some sort of directory, localese, yellow pages, white pages, et cetera, et cetera. Now I have another tool here called WhatSpark. And I ran the number of citations that you have right here. You're on the top line. You have 9 citations there. And I go back to the map pack, and number 1 here is Star Home Remodeling. And I go back to my searches here. And my tool's jammed up. It's been doing that for quite some time now. It's still calculating out the searches. So I can't give you a comparison here, but what I'd like to say is it's not uncommon to have 80 or 100 of these. That 9 is not that many. So you would probably need 60 or 80 more of those, and they're relatively inexpensive, but they have to be very precise. They have to be hand done. You can buy these on the internet, but if you buy them on the internet and dump them in there, you're liable to get put in the sandbox by Google, because Google knows that you didn't add these in by hand. They need to be hand built and added in over a little bit of time so that it doesn't look like you bought a chunk of them and just threw them in there. Okay, now back to our search. We go to the number 1 organic right here is Elite Home Remodeling. And that's your number 1 competitor. So let's take a look at them. This is what their website looks like. It's awesome. It's got a lot of content on the front page here. Not that much text. You beat them on text so that if you get another 500 words or so, your hands down will be that. But they do have a whole lot of pages on this website. It's very massive. Now, the reason you're able to compete with them is that you're competing with their back page, which is this. It's EliteHomeModeling.com, whole home remodel, Plano, Texas. So that's the back page, of location page, and this is their domain page. So what I want you to look at is the number of searches that this page is getting. Their whole domain, they've got 274 reference domains, 3,600 backlinks, 2,300 keywords, and it's giving them 1,600 searches per month. That gives them like a domain rating of 29 and 17 for UR. And taking a look at yours, you have 472 keywords and 48 referring domains for a traffic of 256. So you have like a 6 rating and a 4.3 here. So if you want to compete with these guys in other areas, you're going to have to really beef up these referring domains, these backlinks, your keywords, and that should drive more power to it. So that takes time to do. You can't just build that up overnight. So that has to be an ongoing process. Now, the reason that you're getting 256 traffic and that you're competing here is because you're really competing against their back page with just 4 referring domains and backlinks, and they're getting 195 traffic just off of 4 and 4. That tells me these are pretty powerful 4. Their domain, their main website is 29, rated a 29. Yours is a 6. They got 2,300 keywords. You have 472. They're getting 1,600 searches a month. You're getting 256. So their main page, okay, if you'll notice, is Dallas. So if you want to compete in Dallas, these are the numbers you're going to have to hit. So it's going to take significant amount of backlinks, significant amount of citations, and significant amount of content to do that. A lot more pages and the like. Because basically, as it stands now, if you're not based in Dallas, your back page is going to be competing against their home page. So it can be done. It's obtainable for sure. It's doable. It's going to take an investment both in time and money to do that. So, and we can kind of talk about time and the amount, but look at this, 1,600 searches a month, and it's in Dallas market. So that's 5 times the volume that you're doing right now. So it's undoubtedly going to be worth the investment. It's just if you're ready to take on that big of a bite or not, it might be better to go toward a smaller market, start in Plano, expand that out, take on like McKinney, Frisco, one of the smaller markets, and then build up, work your way up to tackling the Dallas market and coming up to this type numbers to be able to compete. Now, if you take a look at a video, give me a call back, give me a little bit of feedback, and let's just kind of go from there, stay in touch. So if you want to move into roofing, we'll take a look at some of the markets as that as well. Give me feedback after you take a look at the video, give me some feedback and let me know what your thoughts are. My phone number is 469-939-2059. Look forward to talking to you, James.